guys, this is Whitaker Blackall, and this week I'm going to show you how to make a blazingly fast guitar solo, even if you can only play a guitar at a moderate tempo. So plug in your guitar, get it all set, and click the I so you can hear yourself. And you might want to tune up by going to Inserts, Metering, Tuner. Just a nifty little tool in Logic. There's a tuner in it, just so you know. Alright, once you get that all set, then go into Inserts, Amps and Pedals, Amp Designer. Now the Amp Designer is insanely awesome because you can make it sound like your guitar is coming out of pretty much any amp imaginable. So you can just do it basically by selecting a model, or you can be really customizable by going to the amp, the cabinet, the mic, and you can even select where the mic is according to the cabinet. So it's really customizable. But let's just start simple by going to Model and select the high octane stack. Now that's all I did, and listen to how different it sounds already. So you can imagine how powerful this this plugin is if you use it with all the tweaks and everything. So now that we got that, I'm going to increase the tempo a little bit from the basic one to 140. This will just make it pretty cool at the end. The way I did that was just double click that. And there we go. I'm going to record a loopable power chord segment. Alright, and then let's drag it into, let's make sure that's right on the 5. Alright, so we've dragged it right into that portion so that it should be loopable every 4 bars. Let's drag it out, zoom out a little bit. Okay, now perfect. Alright, let's add another track and have a drum set going along with us. So you just add an instrument track and go to drums and percussion, or if you have the jam packs with studio, you can go rhythm section drum kits, and I like the studio heavy kit. I'm going to turn off this so I don't hear myself on the guitar. Alright, I'm going to record a quick loopable drum track. Alright, loop that. Alright, there we go. Now the fun part. Let's add, we want to make another guitar part just like this one, so click the duplicate track button. Let's drag that track to the top. This is going to be our main part. Now, this is the cool part because we're going to use something called Varispeed. Varispeed makes it so it temporarily slows down the song so you can record things at a slower tempo, but it's really easy to speed it back up. You don't have to deal with the time and pitch machine and all this and edit the actual sound. I'll show you. So just go anywhere on this transport bar right here where there's not a button, right click it or control click it, select customize transport bar, and then select a Varispeed. And now, so now you have a few extra little buttons on the transport bar. This one turns on and off Varispeed mode, and this little area right here changes the options. So let's just keep it on speed only, because if we do these other ones, this one edits MIDI and this one changes the actual pitch of the recording when we slow it down or speed it up. We don't want to do that. We just want to change the speed. And then this area right here just changes the display of this. So you can keep it with percentage if you want. So double click this, oops, and type -50. What this does is halves the tempo. So now it's going to be 50% of the original tempo. So listen to Varispeed off. Its original tempo. Listen to it on. With a simple click of a button, you can play and record at half the speed. It's really useful. Just for kicks, let's type 50%. So now it's going to be twice as fast. It's normal. And now it's twice as fast. So you can use that for other things. But for now, let's stick with -50. Alright, now the fun part. I'm going to turn back on my guitar here. And let's do a solo. I'm just going to improvise something here. And make sure Varispeed is on. Oh, and one other thing. When you're doing vibrato with Varispeed on, when it's really slow, you want to do, normally you do vibrato like this. But with Varispeed on, since it's slow and it's going to speed up, you want to do a slow vibrato. And you'll see why, because later when we speed it back up, it'll sound like a normal vibrato. Alright. And now that the solo is done, I'm just going to turn off the input on the guitar so it doesn't distract, and I'm going to turn up the guitar solo so I can really hear it, and just turn off Varispeed. And it's so much fun because it'll instantly double your tempo and you sound like a rock star. Check it out. There we are. Please subscribe to my YouTube feed or go to my website whitakerblackhall.com to get updates about video game music and lots more.